Um, this so the reason why I make video is because as they're restructuring my memories, restructuring my personality, restructuring who I am, and changing me from who I try to maintain a way to remember me. 2 seconds ago, there was like a picture of family, and there was this like little black girl, and they were trying to make me, they were making me having this nasty reaction that they've been forcing me to have since August 19, 2019. Which in my previous videos, if you hear what I said, it's basically they're saying now we're mapping you. It's you when you were a kid. You feel like that. You've this and that's like some nasty shit. So what they've been doing is going through my memories, or even try to create that in my memories, right? Falsifying memories all the time, and try to find whatever they can to change, right? This is part of this program. It's altering the mind, and changing, reconstructing your personality. And by doing that, they also need to alter your memories, right? Or try to make you believe that this is something you experienced before. For me, when it comes to like this little black girls or whatever, they try to say nice you when you were a kid. Now you understand how nonsensical it is, right? Right. But you gotta understand, these people, this is your job. In my mind, I see like I definitely understand that I'm a test subject. It's like they do whatever they see what they can manipulate and what it takes to manipulate me to think like this and like that. And I'm definitely a guinea pig in a sense. And I can feel it. I can feel the way they try to do things. Okay, this is not working. Let's try these things. Like I feel me being a guinea pig for this very sophisticated neurotechnology used as a weapon. But the thoughts, the way they reconstruct me is very disturbing. It's very pedophilia centric, right? And that's the DoD program right now. They continuously growing their database in regard of how they can manipulate the brain. So there's people finding ways of trying to, okay, we do this and that, and they love that because it's really the manipulation of the mind, and how to not only manipulate the mind to experience something in real time. Gaslighting is not the right wordage, because it might minimize the level of effort. So these people acting, they smack the doors, they do this and that, you feel like that. It's all trying to get you to identify with this. Because as you keep being manipulated, they have to act accordingly. For example, there was a picture, like I said, of like a family. There was this little black girl, as I'm saying, that's trying to do something. And they've given me a stimulation. It's like, they're like, you're going to pay for it. You're going to do that. And it's because this individual wants me to identify with this thing. So she says that. And it's usually they're like, no, you pay for it. What we're doing is what you did as a kid. You pay for it. These people are torturing children, right? And so it's clear that the reason why she says that is because this individual wants me to identify with this manipulative reaction I'm having toward this child. And what she's trying to do is box in these false reactions, but talking about me as a kid. Well, she obviously know that they do things to kids that are horrible. Test subjects need to come in all shape and form. They need samples of all sort, men, women, and children. But she says that specifically for that reason. Now look at what you see here. It's such random. They try to pick up whatever random things. Listen, first of all, your memories are completely fried. With time, they wipe your memories. They erase memories and like restructure even memories. You get a lot of false memories. Memories where you experience something in the memories that you weren't experiencing at the time. Now, most of the time they do that to memories that you like very well aware that it's changed, because they try to make you believe this false persona. But sometimes they pick things that you would definitely not remember at all in regard of like why, like just some random thing. For example, there's this comedian, right, Gary Owen, right, and they make me think, I was watching something about him, right, and for some reason they start making me think of him going to the airport with his family. It was like a family thing, and truthfully, this guy is not somebody who's gonna make me like, he's not memorable to me. He's not like my favorite comedian. It's not somebody that I would think about often. It's just like somebody that okay, I know of him. If something about him comes up, I look at it, maybe watch a little bit of it, and move on. It will not be somebody that is rememberable to me specifically. Me, I will not remember this guy. So they find some things like, oh no, not even they find a memory, right? That, of course, I'm not going to remember this, none of this person. And it feels like it's something that I watched not too long ago, after August 19, 2019, because they give me all these different feelings. They make me imagine him and his family going to the airport, and it feels like something I experienced not too long ago, because they give me those same reactions and sensation that they give me after August 19, 2019. So I'm like, and I make a recording. I'm like, I'm not sure when it is. I know they mess with my memories right now, especially when it's somebody where I don't have, like, they're not memorable individuals to me, so they can change that a lot. I'm like, I don't know. It feels like it was after August 19, 2019, but I'm not too sure, because my brain is just so fried and my memories are getting so manipulated that they can make it seem like that, but I'm not sure if it's truly like that. So, this is a memory that is really not going to be strong in my mind because of the importance it is to me. Gary Owens is not somebody important to me, and I'm not trying to insult him in that way. But so I look it up. It's like, okay, was it like a airport thing with Gary Owen? Because I think I've seen something like that. I don't know when it was. And I see this show. This is like an old show that was like up in 2016. So I don't even remember seeing it, but I remember a portion of it when it was like, when he was like at the church or something like that. But there was this thing, but I don't even remember seeing this specific one, right? It doesn't bring back anything. But I'm like, either way, the reason why they were making me think of that is because they create a memory version of him and his family going to the airport, and will give me stimulations. I was like, this is if it was before August 19, 2019, I would not experience that. It makes you guys making me feel like I'm having that, and it feels like maybe this is after August 19, 2019, because I'm feeling these reactions and stimulation that they make me have today. So I find this when I look it up on Google. I was like, okay, this doesn't feel familiar. It doesn't feel like I've watched it. Maybe I watched it, but it was like a quick thing. It's just not anything memorable. And they're like, you see, no, that's that. And then this is the daughter that in my memories, they're forcing me to have like sexual stimulation toward. I'm like, you serious? You think I'm going to subscribe and identify to this? Like, these people are delusional. And immediately, like, no, they're going to rape you. Every time they want you, it's like they are using warning or intimidation tactics to get you to accept a false memory, because they want me to look at this kid and think that if I saw this, that I was having some kind of sexual perception of this kid. This is how much they really want you to accept this false personality. With absolutely zero shame. They're like, what, you think I'm gonna let you escape? I understand why they will pick this kind of thing, because this is not a show that I will be remembering if I saw it. Where it's something you maybe change channel. Oh, it's on for a second. Okay, whatever. If you go on, so they pick the things that's not really memorable, right? That's why they pick this show, because to me, I don't care about the Gary Owen show. So this is a perfect memory for them to manipulate. Well, I'll go back to it. It's like, do you think that I'm going to let you leave that fantasy? And I'm talking about this purpose contracted by these governmental entities that are contracted to implement these tactics to make me believe this false personality. That you think that I looked at this kid and I felt some kind of sexual stimulation. It got so bad that, initially when you see that, they were showing a picture of her when she was a kid, like a younger kid, or something, or like a family pictures. You just zoom by faster. You'll see here. Like, what you see here is what I saw. It went back super fast and it gave me stimulation quickly. Like, you serious? It's like, no, that's what you feel. So they restructuring me in so many ways by restructuring my memories. But they pick things that are going to be hard for you to recall because you don't care about this show. And so they were even playing with your memory, making you feel like, no, they're going to the airport. You saw this like that. I was like, what the hell? I look it up. Nope. And trick you in the ways with memory manipulation and playing with memories so that you accept this false persona. And then when you look at what they were trying to manipulate and, you know, do this back and forth and confuse you with, you like, you serious? And then every time, because it's obvious that this is now what I experience when seeing this, at least if it's, you know, like, if at least it was before August 19, 2019 for sure. But this, and I say that date, August 19, 2019, because that's the date where things changed. That's the date where my thoughts no longer was mine. But now my memories are being fried up and they're confusing things and manipulating my memories. And, you know, this is their mind games. They want you to, they're restructuring you. But I'm looking at this thing, it's like, do you think that when I see that, I'm going to be, you know what, it's true. I saw this kid on paddle, whatever, on this little boat, and I was like, I feel stimulation. I identify with this. And because obviously I'm not identifying with this, immediately, like, they rape you, they're going to torture you. Which man you want you to rape you? It's some things they say in order to make you accept these things. Because they think that the fear of this torture should make you accepting of this. It's trash. And then they try to diverge. Now, but remember what you did as a kid. It's like, it's crazy. It's a lot of manipulations, and they're gonna pick some next. I don't know what next thing they're gonna try to manipulate. Is it gonna be the show of this actor or this comedian that you barely watch, but you maybe when you're going through your channels on your TV, maybe you stop there for a second and then they're gonna change that memory. Oh, when was it before, after August 19, 2019, and try to play with my brain, my memories, and confuse my brain. This is the things they do. You know, I have a recording before I start looking up for this video just to confirm. It's like, I don't know. I'm saying literally, I don't know when exactly. It feels like before, after August 19, 2019, but I don't remember. I don't know exactly, because I know they're playing my memories. I'm literally saying that because I know this is the games they're playing, because they're really trying their best to restructure me, but make me accept this false personality. I'm like, do you think that I ever look at this and think that at any point in my life I will look at her and be like, oh, stimulation, oh my gosh, dilute the trash? And they were making noise campaigning, acting accordingly, because this is how they want you to, you know, this is how they gaslight you. This is that's how they're gonna gaslight you into accepting these false memories. They are trying to make you accept this new personality they're implanting. And every time they want you to identify with this, they tell you how you're going to be tortured, you're going to be raped, you're going to be doing this and that. And this is supposed to make you accept this manipulation. So my target individual is in whatever horrible things is going to happen to me. I want to say, first of all, thank you, God, that my life didn't consist in dedicating my life in doing these things. Death comes to all of us. These people have dedicated their life to do this nastiness. They're going to get theirs. Life don't move on when you do things like that. It just adds to whatever you have going on. Now, these people are truly projecting reality because they work for entities where these issues are truly an issue. And matter of fact, they've even humiliated by the reality of who they can't even say first and last name. They know what I mean by saying that. But to all my target individuals, stay strong. To not identify with these false personalities they're trying to make you accept. That while they're implanting you with, stay strong.
Need some help. Paddle boating. When she turned.
Puberty?
Well, hold on. Kennedy used to be nice?
Oh, she was the best. I don't know why we're not connected like we used to. And people can say it's because she's a teenager, but I'm like, well, she needs to turn 20. Come on, Kenny. Need some help. Paddle boating. Paddle boating. Come on, Kenny. Need some help.
This is literally the dumbest thing.
Paddle boating. Come on, Kenny. Need some help.
This is literally the dumbest.
Paddle boating. Come on, Kenny. Need some help.
This is literally the dumbest thing I've ever had to do. Why are we going